So you want to get that cinematic look with some motion blur, but it's too bright outside and you don't have an ND filter. What if I told you the solution is right in front of your face? Well, today I'm going to be putting you onto an ultra budget alternative to an ND filter because we know that those sometimes get pretty expensive. But first, let's make a trip down to Dollar Tree. I'm going to try and find sunglasses that are big enough to cover a big lens. I know that not everyone has a lens with a small thread size. Let's see what we can find. So when I went in there's a bunch of different pairs to choose from. I found this one pair that was literally a perfect circle, but it had this weird purple gradient on it that I just don't think would look good. And then I ended up finding this perfect little pair. Look how big these lenses are. It's perfect. Hopefully it'll cover a pretty big lens, maybe even a wide angle. We're gonna see. Well, we are back home and we got the glasses. This is the part that I'm kind of scared about, is popping these out of the frame, but let's give it a try. I'm gonna do this with my shirt because I don't want to scratch the lens up. Oh my God. I may as well pop both of them out because I have an idea for the other one. All right, I'm gonna clean these up and let's go test these out outside. All right, so I brought a couple different lenses to try out. I have my go-to Yongnuo 11mm f1.8 and a Canon Nifty 50. So we're gonna see how this works out. Both of these lenses wide open definitely need an ND filter, especially outside. So we'll see how this works. I'm curious to see how it's gonna look with the wide angle first. So let's try that one out. I'm shooting at 4K 24 frames per second at 1/48 shutter speed. Here is the lens and let's see. Oh, this one is definitely not dark enough. I'm actually curious though if I'm able to like stack these. Oh wait, hold on, that's not bad. Definitely a lot of vignetting. Definitely still overexposed, but I mean, you can work with it. Like, let me turn the aperture down a little bit. I mean, I am kind of shooting in direct sunlight. That's not bad. That's not bad. If you crop it out, that's not bad. That looks pretty good. Okay, now let's try it with the Nifty 50. I'm also like scared not to scratch these, even though they're just Dollar Tree lenses. All right, we are on the Nifty 50 now. Oh my gosh, look how exposed that is. Okay, let's put one on top. Still overexposed. Let's stack them. That's not bad. That is not bad. If you were in a pinch, you can make that work. The Nifty 50 definitely is a little bit better. I am kind of fighting the sunlight. How do you think it looks? Yo, check this out. I had this crazy idea. Look at this. I taped it with a chip clip on my phone. Now this is creativity. I'm curious of how it looks. Yeah, I don't know if that's really doing much. Okay, so I kind of had to crank up my shutter quite a bit, but I mean, I guess it's kind of working. I would definitely try and get my hands on some darker lenses. So if you found some sunglasses that just have super duper dark lenses, I would definitely recommend getting those. Of course, it depends on what environment you're shooting in. If you're shooting in the shade, you don't need as much of a tint. But I also think it's cool because you can get real creative with this. Like how at the store, I found that one lens that had like a purple gradient. You could use that in a shot and it would look pretty cool if you were going for that. There's also some lenses that have like an amber tone to them and those ones look really good too. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope that this video gave you some motivation to get out there and start making content. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. Any of your support helps and I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.